I really miss those writing videos you used to make.
What do you mean? I still make them. I just posted one on Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, but he used to make a lot more, like the character breakdowns from The Glory or Arcane Season 1.
Well, maybe this is a good place to do a segment on writing, especially how to write good characters. I've been meaning to experiment with segments on the podcast.
Like a tutorial or a short class on writing stories?
I think maybe a small segment on a writing topic is a place to start. For example, I was rewatching Cobra Kai Season 6, which is a part 1 of 3 so far, and I started thinking about how do you write good characters that the audience identifies with.
And you thought Cobra Kai was the best example to use for this?
It doesn't have to be Shakespeare, and honestly, Cobra Kai does a good job with writing identifiable and compelling characters. Okay, you're giving me that look.
I'm just waiting to hear this ocean of wisdom you're about to yap about.
Seriously, we can learn a lot from Cobra Kai and how to write compelling characters. Take Johnny Lawrence, one of the adult protagonists, for example. Really, the whole show started with him.
Yeah, here we go. How to write a good character. First, identify what the character wants, then what is getting in the character's way to get the goal.
Then define what the character will do to get around the obstacle and keep pursuing the goal. Yeah, you know me so well.
I've watched all of your writing videos. Every single one.
And thank you for doing so. But that method of analyzing a character is a great place to start, because if you can hit those points, then it opens up a lot of room to explore what makes this character appealing and relatable to the audience.
I see that. Cobra Kai has a lot of characters I like.
True. So even if we look at Johnny Lawrence and ask what makes him a good character, we can see that over the course of 6 seasons, his goal is to redeem himself and to get his life back in order. The first season showed Johnny stuck in the season of life he was in, and reviving Cobra Kai reawakened him. Now he's a family man trying to build a real life with Carmen, and a new baby on the way. So his goal is redemption. He wants to get his life in order.
But so many other things get in the way, like bad guys, like Kreese, or other obstacles.
That's right. Even Johnny's own thick-head mentality and pride are obstacles. He can be his worst enemy. We can also look at Daniel, who has earned a good life with his family and work. His goal is to maintain the peace and stay the path, but Johnny's agenda and other antagonists get in the way.
Huh. It's interesting that the show has relatable characters who conflict with each other.
That's a key part of writing conflict. When you have protagonists who have agendas that conflict with each other. Sometimes both protagonists also mean well, but their agendas don't coincide. Over the 6 seasons, we see that Johnny and Daniel care about the kids in their dojos, whether it's Miyagi-Do or Eagle Fang or their combined group.
So what about the kids like Miguel, Sam, Robbie, and Tori? How would you analyze them?
I think the writers do a great job on keeping each of the arcs for the kids simple and straightforward, but compelling. For the kids, a lot of the times their struggles are with themselves first, and it gets externalized into the fight scenes. Sometimes they think the fighting will even solve their issues, like Tori, who in season 6 loses her mom, and she thinks winning the captain's battle against Sam will help her to work out her grief, which is a goal.
I feel so bad for her. Tori's arc over the whole show has been tortured. She never catches a break, even when she won All Valley and realized the judge had been paid off.
That writing choice makes Tori relatable, and we empathize with her. She could easily come off as a villainous character, but the writers help us to see her heart and her struggle. I think Cobra Kai has so much appeal because it has several characters at different life stages, both teens and adults, and so their familiar struggles resonate with a general audience of all ages.
So how would you sum up an analysis of writing good characters from Cobra Kai?
Start with what drives the character to action, which is likely an internal fear, and then define a goal from there. Then make sure to include why do we care about this character. From that starting question, you can find what is relatable and empathetic, and that will help the audience to connect with the character.
I like this back and forth dialogue. We should do more of these.
Maybe so. I'd be up for it.
I just hope there's more for Devin in the next batch of episodes. She's becoming my second favorite besides Tori.
So Tori is best girl?
Absolutely.